Hello, my name is Alberto, and in this video I will recommend a film, a video documental, and a documentary series that talk about the Second World War and other wars that that have it, that have excited. Let's start. The movie that I like you to see is called Hacksaw Ridge, which talk about a soldier named Desmond Doss, who said that all the young men were enlisting in the army after the attack of Pearl Harbor. They decide to enlist in the military, but with the intention of not touching any weapons. This ideally causes a problem in the military, but in the end, he was able to remain in the army, working like a medic. That is one of the things they they want. And in the film, when the United States was entering in Japanese territory and controlling its territory, he and his Platon climbed a cliff. Little by little, he and his Platon advanced in the enemy territory, and until that they were gaining ground. But the next morning, they were devastated by the Japanese army because they are a lot of enemies, and they devastated the Platon of Desmond Doss. And although the survivors of the the Platon were asked to leave, Desmond, who was a medic, decided to stay and return to save more soldiers of his Platon, managing to save mainly while risking his life alone. The documentary series that I like to see is called Medal of Honor. I see this film in the platform Netflix, and in this series, several veterans of war tell how they got their Medal of Honor on the battlefield, which caused some of his friends or the loss of some part of their bodies. I like this documentary series because in this series are much real stories of the real war. Some of these stories are really sad, but I think it's important to these stories were noted for all the people. The documentary video that I recommend is called Black Rain, White Light. This series shows the impact and the consequence about the atomic bombs of uh, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And in this series, they show the story of some survivors of these times, and some of them are so sadly because much people lost his families and lost everything uh, about these atomic bombs. In conclusion, I recommend this film and these documentaries because I think that explain that any conflict is It's not good for for everyone, for all the sides, for the good peoples or the bad peoples. And also, I consider that it's important to know and spread these stories, which not all people know, and it's important these events because it's part of the history of the humanity. Personality, I like everything that has to do with wars. I always like to watch movies based on real events, and if you like these movies of soldiers which with real relations to important events such as the Second World War or other events, I invite you to see them. You can find in this the film and the documentaries in YouTube, Netflix, or Amazon. Thanks for your time.